Well, I finally hit 1,800 miles on the GLC, and it's time for AMG recommended differential fluid change. Just give an example of plenty of people have seen what kind of fluid you use. You just basically break this top and pull it out, and it becomes a long hose. It's supposed to be 2 bolts underneath the car. I'm gonna get under the car and figure it out pretty soon. All right, let's take a look. I got the car in the air. It's all mounted up. Let's see the diff here. Oh, there's the differential. Wow, that's crazy. There's a wire right here, right in the middle of the diff. Okay, this is the cooling fins. Let's see here. Let's see, where's the drain plug on this bad boy? Like I said, guys, I just saw a couple of things on YouTube. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. You see it? Okay, so here's differential. There's the coupler. There's the axle. All right. And this is for my reference or anyone else's. Made in Germany. What's it say? GSI 400-15 at the top. 9A as an apple, space 21335102 space 2 or space 00. Looks like at the end. Oh, whatever you decipher. So I see a plug right here. See that? Looks like a plug. Looks like it uses some sort of fat hex. Not sure what size that is. Let's see. I don't know. Is that the fill? That might be the fill. Where's the drain? Let's see. Where's another one of those? I thought there's one around here somewhere. Oh, this must be the actuating pump that controls that coupler. Wonder if I ever have to take that apart. Okay. Wait a minute. Don't tell me this is the drain connected to a sensor. This is it, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so this is the fill. That's the fill. And this is the drain with the sensor. Huh. Interesting. I thought there was no sensor. Maybe that's for the 4matic Plus. And that's why it can disengage the coupler. Yeah, that's got to be the fill point right here. Yeah. There's no other spot. Okay. So this looks like you have to remove this. Let's see. And then squeeze, I'm assuming. Yep, there it goes. Okay, so you pull this out and then you squeeze down. And that's out of the way. Now my concern is, where do I stick this so the liquid doesn't just go flying all over the place? Yeah, that's gonna, when it comes out, it's gonna ooze all over this thing. There's a zip tie right here. Oh, that's intriguing. That means I have to put a wide socket set on this to pull this off. That's the drain. Okay, well, I'm gonna get a socket. All right. This. I'm glad I got these, open-end box ratchet wrenches right here, because let me tell you guys, after fiddling around under here, I'm removing. Of course, they recommend always remove the drain plug first, and let me tell you, that is a 14 millimeter hex. So. And it wasn't on, to be fair, it wasn't on that tight. See, I'm kind of loosening it right now. I want to say it was on maybe 35, 40 foot-pounds. I don't know the specs exactly, but it's not that hard. This is a socket nut on top of here. Let me see if I can just get this off here to show you. All right, well, let me just keep loosening then if you don't want to let go. Let go! Well, anyways, I'll get that off. But that's a 19 millimeter, not the sensor itself, but behind it is 19 millimeter. The sensor is probably like a 16 or something. But I'm not removing the sensor. I'm draining the liquid. So right now I'm at a point of liquid draining. So I'm just loosening this up right here. I believe this is the drain plug. It's loosening. Okay, see? I'm loosening it right now, just to let you folks know. I'm getting under here. See, it's loose now. You can see there's a socket size or a nut size or surrounding, but this one's bigger. That's like a 17 or something. I'm not sure. I didn't even measure it because I'm trying to take off the actual drain bolt itself here. So we're gonna, let's see here. This is good. It's gonna make a hot mess, I'm sure, like anything else. Never done this before, so I don't know. Oh wow, look how sandy that diff fluid looks. It looks like mixed with sand. Oh, it's gulping right now. What that means is, oh, look at that. See, that's the sensor, obviously, to tell you if, I guess, the diff is getting hot or something. So I'm gonna zoom in. Anyways, I need to clean that mess up. And since I've got the drain side now let's undo the other one. So you can see I'm undoing that one with the 14mm hex. I think I can do it by my hand now. Let's see. So it can drain out faster. There, now we let that out. Now it's still streaming. It was kind of clugging down. So anyways, I'll let that drain completely out. And this thing is just a regular 14mm hex. Just to let you know. It's no magnet or anything. It won't stick to anything. Anyways, I'll clean this up, let this drain for a few minutes, and do the filling process. So while I'm waiting for it to drain, I'm gonna just take a good look at these, make sure they're okay. There's no washer or anything on them. They're just compression tight. Just tighten it up till you feel it snug, from what I was told. This one, I was like debating whether I was gonna use brake cleaner or spray it out or anything, but I just see that's a sensor, so I just wiped it out as good as I can inside. And looks like I have a little dings from that thing. But this is a 19mm socket. And this is a 14mm hex. And so what I wanted to do for my reference is I wanted to look at this. See, I don't know if that's a part number. 94082.H, and then it says 20325. I don't know if that's a replacement part. Oh, is that what I think I see? A very tiny Mercedes symbol. That is the part number right there. Now I see it. A000905928. It says like PA66T GF30 with those little squeezy lines. So I guess if you need a replacement part, but I saw other people with AMGs that had the rear diff service, they didn't have this sensor on here. That's why I was like, oh, that's interesting. A little additional thing, I guess, to protect the car, or to know when it's ready for service or whatever, timing. Oh, I'm sure this is a heating sensor. Check the temperature and stuff, make sure your diff is okay. Well, I think there's enough draining down below, so I'm going to stick these things back on. Real time. Let's see. It's just a light, slow drip. Let me get a piece of shirt with me. I'm going to go down here. Leave the cut video stuff for professionals. I am no professional. Okay, is it done? Yeah, good enough, I suppose. I don't even want to begin to... Oh, let me just wipe that up a little bit. It's going to probably drip some more out here. Yes, it is. So there's still a tiny bit left, but it should be okay. So I'm just going to... Oh, whoops. I'm putting in the wrong thing. I got to put in the sensor. Of course, you don't want to cross thread this lovely sensor doodad. Just take your time, find the spot, and just lightly by hand and do what you can with your finger. Okay, that's all I can spin it with my finger. Okay, so we go like this. That over there. Doesn't even look that much. I would say it's maybe one of those bottles. Just wipe that up a little bit. Then I'm gonna grab my handy dandy wrench. Make sure it's going clockwise here. I don't even know which way. Well, it's not the end of the world. That's what's cool about this. Get it on here. Oh, I am going the wrong way. See, I knew it. I'm gonna go this way. And just do this. Not rocket science, but good to know. Taking my time. It's not really I'm struggling, but I just want to make sure I'm lined up and sitting the head nice and leveled on the thing each time, then I'm tightening it. Let's see, I'm not pulling at the very end. I'm just kind of pulling at the middle and pretty snug. I think that's tightened down enough. Yeah, I think it was about one thread left where that was. Yeah, I can see that being a replacement part, but you know. Yep. I just want to make sure that's in there. Okay. She's in there. Okay, now, and my little trick I found was a little spot right here I can put the sensor on so I don't make a hot mess of this thing. So this thing goes on backwards like it went on. Wow. Is this wire actually hitting the... No, it shouldn't be. So I just put that back on. See that audible click? And then this is the lock. See, just that. So I guess that is far enough from the exhaust that it won't cause any issues. Okay, now let's go back to this side. This side, what am I doing? I gotta fill it up now. Get some... Okay, so I just pulled one on. So what you have to do is you have to twist this back and forth, and it cracks the seal. Those aren't cracked yet. And then you just pull this up with this little assembly, and this was screwed on here. So you pull it up, and then you can unscrew it. And there it is. It's ready to pour. So I'm gonna pour it in there. And you know what? This is messy, guys, and I'm gonna use two hands. Not gonna make a mess, but you guys get the idea here. Well, now I got it in position, as you can see. See, the bottle is filling it slowly in there. Gravity. So all I'm doing right here is just kind of squeezing and coaxing it in. I don't know if you can see that. Hard to tuck that camera up in there. There you go. Guess that's the angle. I tell you, cell phone cameras are awesome. You try to stick a DSLR up into this narrow 1-inch little gap space. So you can kind of see that I'm trying to back here pump it, squeeze it with my hands. And what you do, I've changed diff fluids before. I had a lot of Subarus, and my dad had a lot of SUVs. You just basically fill it till it spills over, and you know it's full until it slow drains or stops dripping. Then you know it's full. So I'm just doing that till it gets full. Then after that's done, all I need to do is, you know, plug it with this guy. That's it. And just hand tight. And the job well done. That's pretty much it. It's not rocket science. Aha! Do you see that? Dripping. Because that's full, my friends. So I don't want to drip that on there, but just show you. Now it is full. This is after the 3rd bottle. So I'm just pouring the rest in until it overflows. I don't care now, because this bottle I'm not going to use anymore. It's almost practically empty. So just see, that's the rest of it. You can hear that. That's how I got the sound of the rest of them too. So that's how that's done. So I'll set this down, and we'll let that kind of calm itself down a little bit. So I'm gonna let that new look at how clear and golden liquid that good liquid is. The craft liquid, actually it's mixed in with the craft liquid right now. Do you see that sandy silver stuff that's in there? I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but all those little waves of silver cloud, that's microparticle stuff right there. So now, in theory, after you do this break in 1800 miles and I drained it, now it honed itself. The metal and the gearings and stuff has grinded together, and now it's smooth and working in operating condition, hopefully. And now we got the clear stuff, and it's just going to be pure solid liquid. And then you change it, I think they said 30,000 miles now at this point. So that's quite the relief. So once it's, to me, this thing slow drips, I'm going to plug that baby back up. That's good enough. I think that's I like how they designed that, so it just kind of goes on a little channel on itself and kind of drains itself a little bit there. So definitely use just shy of three bottles of that stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna close that up now. I'm sure it's fine. Take your time, use your fingers, find the thing. Don't cross thread this. Okay, see, that's as far as I can screw it in with my finger. Now, with my trusty tool here, let me see if I can get that over without smacking my face with this. Hard to see in the camera and do things. As you can see, it can so you just kind of go like this till it's, they said hand tight, but it doesn't mean with your fingers hand tight. Hand tight with I'm using a 3/4 with a half adapter, because I didn't think I needed that much strength, and I was right about that. So I just put it on there pretty snug. That is snug. So that's that right there, and that's it. And that is a completed diff job. Of course, completed would be just to wipe all that crap and everything that's dripped off. But other than that, he's done. Just kind of clean up the mess there. Show you it doesn't take that much time. Do it at real time on the camera. So that's it, my friends. So we just go over this again. See that? You had to disconnect that and then use a 19mm. Make sure you loosen this to make sure that comes off, because you want to be able to fill it just in case. So take that off first, or at least loosen it. That's a 14. And that's the job right there. And that's how you do a diff on this. It's actually really, really easy. And we can take another look at that murky, snowflakey, nasty. That's after 1800 miles on a brand new car. So should you do it? I recommend you do it. Anyways, thanks for watching. I forgot to show you guys. I just used 3 bottles. It uses a little less than 3 bottles. I guess the 4th was the backup just in case something happened. So it used up all 3 bottles, and you saw it was just left over right here. Now I got 1 whole bottle. So, I mean, would I take a chance and buy 2 more bottles and go with that next time? Maybe, if I'm very careful, but it's that one time you spill the bottle a little bit and you squeeze it out over there, then you'll be short and you'll wish you had this 4th bottle. So I would say definitely what this recommendation that I got, 4 bottles, is definitely a good idea, and there's the part number. All right, thank you.